So I think what's happening here is we've gone through most of the draft, but the last thing was the Ziggs denial, which I think BDS wanted on 5 for Crownie.
Once Crownie gets a static shift, we get a little bit more
wave
clear on both sides. Evie, wave now crashing. Still Renekton level 6, it's still big, but Adam's just going to be able to ult flash out. Safety, he's ticking, he's burning, but it's first blood coming through. Nuke jumping in, Nuke jumping out. BDS finding first blood on the top side.
Nice.
Darius, this is devastating in the early game. The only good news for Team Heretics is they do get that play in mid lane for Vetheo. They do get the Dragon, which offers them a bit of late game insurance. We also know it won't
Still down in gold is the problem because of this top side, but there's the static shift for Crownie, so he can clear waves faster in the Flakked's clearing.
Yeah,
waves.
I was really hoping that would mean that they'd fight more, but now dash in. Ulti coming out, Adam a very squishy boy. Those boots aren't doing a whole hell of a lot. Quick kill on the top side. Patience in the setup from Team Heretics finally pays off. But Nuke now free to get aggressive in the mid lane, getting hooked. Not quite under tower, but big damage now coming in. Vetheo can look to follow up here. Ults in, finds the isolated target. Nuke flashing out to safety, gets into the brush for a brief moment, but it's not enough. Vetheo getting a kill back in response.
Getting a bit greedy there, Nuke jumping forwards into the hook of Mersa. Labrov
Sided.
Leander is picked up now for Flakked. Herald mid just to get some gold over to Vetheo. TV back bot from Flakked to push out the waves. With 20 seconds on that
2
Dragon.
plates worth of
Do they
gold
get it?
here. Who gets the
They
gold?
kill it.
Oh my, yeah, thumbs up Vetheo, because that Team Heretics just a bit sloppy there. Feels like they had the tools necessary to take it, just had to be a bit more aggressive on pulling the trigger, but with no bot push, I guess they didn't feel comfortable going for it. And that
does damage.
Yep.
But you can only go forwards. You Gale Force can't go backwards.
More Renekton standing in brushes. Surprise, here comes Evie, an initial condemn coming out. Crownie now invisible for a brief moment. Adam coming over the wall, but Crownie just gonna get deleted. No, Gale Force out, no, Flakked says not today! The satchel charge! Bombas!
Yes, wow, the static shift users are the highest CS.
Stunned. Adam once again has to run away from the duo. The Bash Bros here on the bottom side. He's just desperately trying to walk. He does not have any resources left.
It's like Flakked joined the fight with an emote.
Fight the mid lane though. A lot of damage going down on the Mersa. Mersa just going to get immediately popped. TP on the back of this one. Evie now coming in, but there's not really a lot to be had here. Crownie's going to shred through him. Jankos now coming down as well. The Renekton, how much damage can he get done? The healing not coming out. Evie in the wrong place at the wrong time. That TP was terrible, and now Nuke looking to keep the fight going. Concussive blows going down. Jankos stopping the play in its track, but Nuke just continuing to poke. Flakked now on the retreat. Big, mess of an exchange.
Evie always has his Evie moments, doesn't he, where he TP's in or he flanks or he goes in and dies instantly. And he tried to salvage the fight, but he kind of goes in 1v4 against Sejuani Braum with barely any nasty, so he is not moving. Jankos, does he see Labrov, sorry? That's like he ate a burger with one bite. He just chopped it all down.
Parents, avert your children's eyes. That troll just killed Santa Claus. The Herald now charges in. Vaguely Christmas-themed words. I don't know where Six Pack came from on the Christmas-themed words, but hey, it got in there. Is now Adam getting collapsed on here. That is a combo, but Kaisa with the Ziggs bomb.
Is that a Baron? Miles away. He had to catch midway. Can he steal it here, Sheo? They're not really threatening him. He's just kind of standing there watching them do it.
The wall, Evie looks like they want to start the fight off. That's ulti down. Not sure if that was an intentional to go into the Renekton, but now the fight's now breaking out. The Ziggs ult is big damage to the backside. Vetheo untouched. They're just shredding BDS. They make it look easy. Vetheo an absolute mad land to the backside. Look at that Kaisa damage coming through. But Crownie versus the world. He's trying to make it happen. He just doesn't have the space to work. A shutdown, a triple for Vetheo. This man is a god on Kaisa.
Only one of them die, and it's Mersa. Vetheo manages to stay alive. Everything just goes in their favor. Crownie slightly late, didn't really matter. I feel like the AD carry uptime just isn't there for BDS.
I mean, you've got the sustained damage of an AD carry coming in from this Kaisa as well as a ton of burst.
That's what he's threatening here, but I think the threat is kind of an empty threat. There's no Vayne ult. Just gonna have to give.
Yeah. But for Heretics, promising start in the game thus far, navigating some of those more difficult situations in the early lane pretty well, and the creativity using the Ziggs Kaisa as a double flex.
So quick news about the record. The record of CS in 25 minutes is roughly 360 because of the funnel meta, you remember?
Oh, the funnel meta.
So we're never gonna break that.
But he's at 312 at 27.
Yeah, we're never gonna break the funnel meta.
Shout out, he's just Vetoing it right now.
Yeah.
He can
have water attacks on the tower.
3 cannon creeps, maybe.
Would love to walk up, but he can't.
Gonna get a TP out, though. That's pretty big. Tristana now coming in. They want to kick the fight off. The Ziggs bomb right away. Adam already blinking health bar. Evie needs to be careful here, playing on the edges. Jankos goes golden. The knock-up, big damage onto Crownie. Now they can just walk in.
Yeah, that's triple in. If that's nail in the coffin, that's game.
98 HP. You know, Vetheo had to stop himself. He wanted to go in so bad, just burn that Acathian Rain, take Crownie out of the equation, but knows that he's more valuable at this stage. Damage on the Nuke is huge as well.
BDS can't find a way
Or
in.
CC, it's a 2-second cooldown. Here comes another Kaisa W. Boop.
Waiting for the wave.
If you don't dodge it, it's gonna keep coming. Oh, this is infuriating for BDS, but Team Heretics, slow, steady, controlled.
There's so many skill shots, man. They're playing dodgeball. No balls.
The knockback coming through. Nuke on the backside. Maybe the AD carries get something done, but Vetheo just does too much damage.
This Kaisa is so obnoxious, isn't it? The flex potential.
Boop.
Just playing whack-a-mole.
All right, that one missed. Now it's like a 7-8 second cooldown.
I love how we're just focusing on BTOWs.
It does a lot.
Is he going to shoot another, or is he going to base the TP?
Oh, he wants to shoot another. If he hits it.
He's going to one-shot the wave first, and now he's going to shoot.
Team Heretics, this should be a victory lap. BDS, can they make the hold happen? The wave still coming through. Evie now ulting. Crownie and Nuke looking for an angle. Crownie immediately going to ult. Vetheo just goes invisible. Big damage now following up. Crownie trying to be the hero. Vetheo says not today. Forcing him back to the fountain. Goes golden to keep that KDA alive. But Team Heretics taking game one, and he still goes down.
Vetheo sniped him at the end, and he went godlike. Oh, that Kaisa is a massive problem. And I'm sure Flakked can play it. I mean, we saw Flakked's Kaisa at MSI last year with G2, didn't we? So he's more than happy to do so. So that's definitely a ban in the